So just about set. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that one fouled off. Yoan. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. That one misses. And now it's 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting second.
Here's Nico Hoerner.
Nico Hoerner.
That one missed. Peralta, in his 7th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Misses again, 5 in a row. This one in the air, right field. Freeland sizing this one up. One down.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Kyle.
Let's take a look at our lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Into center. Perkins grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, and the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's William Contreras. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. And that's outside. And now 2-1. Yelich goes. Fouls one off. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
This is Bryce Terang. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Check swing, called strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Yelich, the runner at first with 2 gone. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Two outs. Yelich goes up the middle. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. Brewers strand one, scoreless after one. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. Ian Happ up to hit. Singing Game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That's to third, but it kicks foul. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. That clips the corner.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That one misses, and the count now even up. And there's a ball. 1 out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Dansby Swanson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs. That one fouled off. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K. Cubs leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped right center field. And in one hop's the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the third baseman. And a foul ball. Vaughn at second with nobody out. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And this place is rocking. It's 2-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. Hit in the air, right field. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Blake Perkins getting ready to hit. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. And safe at first. The bunt single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
One down. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Ball one, no strikes. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. Still only one out here in the inning. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
One out and a runner at second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Christian.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Yelich at the dish. Walk to open the ball game. Way high with that one. And it's 1-0. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across. Yelich is out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Top half of the third inning. Down the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
Matt Shaw.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. And that is a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Horner stands in now and watches strike 1. The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and they're down 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Boy, back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Contreras batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that clips the inside corner. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now back.
Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Grounded out his first time up. That one catches the corner for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Right side, and foul ball. And the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back
Leading
on
off
to the
with the
fourth.
Cubs,
So
the
here's
designated
Kyle
hitter,
Tucker now.
Kyle Tucker.
And that one hammered way back there. And that is gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch misses.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Suzuki, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. Swing at a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Now a screamer into the outfield. Freeland calls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8,
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Caught looking his first time up. That finds the mark on the inside corner. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a drive. Hap Daddy connects. Deep right field. Hits the fence. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here's the catcher to hit. Carson Kelly struck out looking at his first at bat. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Tying run and scoring position here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering way off the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. And downstairs. Hap over at second, one down. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one almost got him.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's the third baseman. Ball one there.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And it's fouled away. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
In the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1. Back here in Milwaukee, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Dansby Swanson. In the air, right field. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
You know, these Cubs being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
And that skips in the dirt. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. That one is upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air, left field. Chourio sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next to the Cubs,
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit.
Shaw.
That is upstairs for ball 1. The Cubbies trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. gets the call, and it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground to short. In time to Vaughn. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here is Michael Busch. A strikeout and a walk. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. And now Blake Perkins. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. That's inside. Fouled off down the right side. And it's even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a chopper out to short. In time to Busch. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. Up and in, ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that is foul. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low, 3-1. Jackson Chourio up next for the Brewers. And that one pulled foul. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
2 outs, runner at first. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Runner
Yelich goes. Foul ball. In the dirt. Yelich leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it remains 2-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The 2-2. And they'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. And the batter now, William Contreras. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Brewers strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Quinn Priester.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Well, 1-run game. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And a pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Abner Uribe preparing to come on if needed. Mizorowski getting cranked up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rips one to right. Down the line, and it's foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ground ball, could be 2. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And that's in for a strike. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Stays alive. . got him. 2 away.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
So 2 down now, and here is Ian Happ.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's the 3rd out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Bryce Terang. Boyd back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Hauls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Andrew Vaughn now, 1 for 2.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Right through there for a strike. On a line out towards center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Taylor.
And stepping in is the speedy number 21. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
That just misses. Ball 1. And that's in the dirt. And that is in for a strike. And a count 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Just missed. Off the outside edge, ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Man at first, Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball popped up. Bush under it. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Brewers.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Abner Uribe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Not close with that one. 1-2 the count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball one. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 5.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Dansby Swanson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the tying run on at first here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Next offering is in for a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Line drive. He's got it.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Here's Ortiz for one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Aaron Savali. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 43.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ben Brown appears to be getting loose. Pomerantz getting loose as well. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the curb, and it was a smart choice.
Well, you rarely ever see three curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see three sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Now it's Christian Yelich. And that's in there for strike one. Smoked to right, but he's got it.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but
Now
sometimes you hit it too hard
fielder,
and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. On the ground, right side. Horner to first, save. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Now batting,
Good hustle.
catcher,
And when you talk
Williams.
about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, game in, game out.
Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. Now he breaks his bat. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
First and second, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And there's a foul ball. Hard hit left side. They get the force. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jacob Mizorowski.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Digging in, Matt Shaw.
The third baseman, number 6, Matt Shaw.
Towards first. Vaughn steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
At the plate, Michael Busch. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill getting ready to go. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Frelick ranging back. It has the distance, gone. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 3-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So here's Horner now. That's in there. And that's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. in plenty of time to first. 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jacob Mizorowski is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes the
Brewers.
new arm for the Brewers, Jared
Number
Koenig.
47, Jared Koenig.
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And a big swing and a miss. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that misses. 1-1. Just missed. Just off the outside edge. 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Kevin Alcantara.
For the Cubs.
So 2
Number
down.
13.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Alcantara.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Inside, just missed.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Alcantara off of first with 2 away. Fouled off. He was late. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Two outs. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Ian Happ digs in now. That's in for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. Big spot, 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That's down and in. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 run's in. Around third. He will score, and the Cubs take the lead. It's 4-3.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jarrett Koenig will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Grant
the Brewers,
Anderson comes on now.
number 56.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly, 1 for 3. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball, still 0-2. This one in the dirt. Got him swinging. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ben Brown.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 32, Ben Brown.
Well, 1-run game. Now, Andrew
the first
Vaughn.
baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Brad Keller, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. His second homer this series, and we are tied. It's 4-4. The towels are out, and this stadium is electric right now.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the third baseman. There's the strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. No outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Freeland.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Inside, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Center fielder, number 16, Blake.
The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Isaac Collins.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Liner, and this could be trouble. Frelick got his way to third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ben Brown out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
new pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Drew Pomeranz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One out, runner at second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag out.
Just the classic case of ignoring your third base coach. The stop sign was clear as day, but the runner seemed to have missed it, and certainly it cost him.
Now playing center field, number 6, Isaac Collins.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Pomeranz throws over. Ortiz back on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Just missed. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th. The Brewers just 3 outs from locking down their spot in the league championship series. When we come back.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back, and here comes the closer, Trevor McGill.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
tripped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next to the tub, the third baseman, Matt.
So it's their last
Shaw.
chance in this one. Matt Shaw, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
First offering, and it just misses. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
McGill is just 1 strike away. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The Milwaukee Brewers are 1 step closer. They've advanced to the National League Championship Series.